Try not to. All right. Let's turn now to the 2012 Leadership Awards. The first presentation this evening is for Distinguished Artistic Leadership. And to introduce the 2012 awardee, we'd like to invite to the stage a man who has dedicated his life to artistic leadership and vision. During a career that spans 6 decades, Sir Andre Previn has achieved a reputation as one of the most versatile musicians in the world. Sir Previn has received many awards and honors for his lifetime of outstanding musical accomplishments as a conductor, composer, and pianist.
He is the winner of 4 Academy Awards for his film work and 10 Grammy Awards for his recordings, including a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award from the Recording Academy. Sir Andre's been honored with both the Austrian and German Cross of Merit and the Glenn Gould Prize. He's a recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Kennedy Center, but also from the London Symphony Orchestra and Gramophone Classic FM. He's enriched the lives of thousands of listeners and fellow musicians, including the recipient of this year's Distinguished Artistic Leadership Award.
Also, he was formerly married to our honoree and is here with us tonight, which gives us hope, apparently, to the rest of us. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Andre Previn.
It's nice for me to be here in order to say a few words about your artistic honoree, Anne-Sophie Mutter, because in the first place, I'm wildly prejudiced, and that should be as it is. And also, I'm not alone in that. I think most musicians are wildly prejudiced in her favor, because there's nobody like her, absolutely nobody. She's one of the great, great musicians of our time. And you know, it's one of the favorite pastimes of musicians to play the game amongst themselves about who's the best pianist, who's the best soprano, who's the best cellist. And there's always a pretty bitter argument about that, but it doesn't work with violinists, because you would have to change the question. You'd have to say, who's the best violinist after Anne-Sophie Mutter? She is better than a virtuoso. She's a real musician. And she has done so much for music, for young people, for contemporary composers, for all kinds of people. And I know that in the book, in the program book, there are some very famous stories about her. How she went to play for Herbert von Karajan when she was, I think, 16 or something, and how he adored it and gave her a debut with the Berlin Philharmonic. But also, what you didn't know, and which I didn't know until about a month ago, is she played me a recording of a violin solo of the famous virtuoso killer piece Zigeunerweisen, which really is one of the most famous and daunting pieces that exist for the solo violin. And when I questioned her about who was this, she not only admitted that it was she, but that she had made it when she was 9 years old. And the noise you hear are parents throwing themselves down the... But she really is, she's quite extraordinary. She has enormous curiosity about music. She felt that she didn't know enough about chamber music a few years ago and went straight into it, hook, line, and sinker, and is now one of the busiest chamber music players in the world. And she has played chamber music with almost all the people who further it and who love it. Also, she's curious about all kinds of music. I remember very well that there is a book of Bach of 360 odd chorales. They're all very short, and he wrote them when he was an organist in a German church, and one for every Sunday. And they are of an irresistible beauty. And we used to get up on a Sunday and sight read them, a few at a time, on violin and piano, and it made us all feel better for the whole day. It was like a cold shower of genius. It was wonderful. Now, as far as repertoire is concerned, I mean, she has played and recorded all of Bach, all of Mozart, all of Beethoven, and a great deal of other things. But what's even more important is that she's done wonders for contemporary music. And she has a foundation for young people, and she furthers their career by getting them great master teachers, by getting them good instruments, and also by seeing to it that current contemporary composers compose for them. And she has made it her life's calling to have people such as Henri Dutilleux and Penderecki and Wolfgang Riem and on a lesser level me and all that. And we all write for her and for her students, or for her disciples, really. And it's a marvelous thing to see in every major city in the world now, these young people who all come under the aegis of Anne-Sophie Mutter, and who wouldn't be there if it weren't for her. Now, oh yeah, this is something that worried me a little bit, because her ambition and her will are so amazing that when she started to record the Mozart concertos and the Bach concertos, she decided she would also conduct them. Well, that was a blow to me, but it's true. And I told her that with her ambition, another couple of years and she'd make records of the Mahler symphonies, which would be really, really daunting. But if she wanted to, I bet she could. Anyway, she is unique. There's nobody like her. She is a complete P-L-E-A-T musician, and we are all very lucky that she's around playing for us. So here's your honorary Artist of the Year, Anne-Sophie Mutter.